All right, Freedom Caucus or Tea Party. They just changed the name, same thing. Group of conservatives headed by Mark Meadows and Jim Jordan, all them people. Got a request to see if they are connected to Russia. We shall see. And what else is going on? Ace of Cups. King of Pentacles. The Hermit. Three of Cups. Two of Wands. Three of Swords. The Death card, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, the Star, Six of Swords. So, definitely have an overseas connection. Definitely. And they are protecting the moneyed man. Here's their sort of emotional investment or their new relationship with the Donald Trump. And now this Hermit card, the Hermit is usually an isolation, like a searching for answers. But in this in particular instance, it's more of a just a seeking for their way of government to be the way of government, because here is the plans. So it's not seeking answers, it's seeking control, basically. This is this is the plan. Off the ground is what we see now. But this is the plan. Is to seek control. The Three of Cups is your partnership. The Three of Swords is your betrayal. This is us, this is them. Conservatism, in my opinion only, is destructive. Because it's basically people going around telling other people what they can and cannot do based on their own belief system. But they don't work for you. They work for themselves. This is, what's the word? It's like a secret club type of thing. That's the feeling that I get from this. Not kind of like Masonic, sort of Illuminati type thing. It's It's a secret club. Like when you saw that picture of Trump with his hand on the big globe with the other guys, it's kind of, it has that feeling to it. Which is why you get the betrayal. Because they're supposed to be working for you. But no. They work for themselves, trying to secure their way of government. Because if they can get Republican House, Republican Senate, Republican President, it was supposed to work out perfectly. They were supposed to get rid of the Ethics Committee. That was the first thing they were supposed to do. Then they were supposed to just run roughshod over everything else. Remember the overseas connections. That's what Putin wants as well. These people are all in tandem together. There's the major change is what they fear. They fear the blue wave. Blue wave, in my opinion, is strong, but those who come in on the wave are not. Because, in my opinion, we should have already been done with Donald Trump. But here we stand, and anyway, won't go down that road. In the environment is the reliability of the Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. So there is a structure and reliability to what they do. Because love them, like them, love them, hate them, or leave them, they do get things done their way. That's why they're there. They were able to form the Tea Party. The Tea Party was able to get seats, and like they took over government. They changed the way things were done. Their way of government was pushed upon the rest of us. So this is why they get the Hope card, is because they're effective. Which is why I say the people who came in with the blue wave are not. They're not effective at all. Some of them, yes. Most of them, no. You just keep your fingers crossed that you get more Elizabeth Warrens and Ocasio-Cortezes in there, but if you don't, then the blue wave means nothing. If all that's going to come in is people who say, well, let's not really talk about impeachment because impeachment is so divisive. Okay, then what are we going to talk about? Eviction? We're going to talk about something. So, they do have a Russia connection. Their purpose is to change government, to basically take it over. But let's see what else is there. Let's see what else is there. There's the Trump again. King of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, a new action, a new plan, Seven of Wands, defending him at all costs, and the Three of Swords. If they have to cheat to do it, they will. Some are still behind him. At least these Caucus people are. And the McConnells and these type of people. Republicans at large is going to be their source of contention. Because they are not behind Trump. Because they're trying to move away from being the Trump party. There is a man of authority. The World. Temperance. And the High Priestess. So, what I would look at if I were investigating is, did the Freedom Caucus change votes? Russia did not come over here and do this alone. This was them. This was a plan. You have either the Mark Meadows or the Jim Jordans on the world stage enacting a plan of secrecy. So this has something to do with the election. They had something to do with the results. This was because this is under the betrayal card, is the secrets. There's something else there. They didn't just support Trump. They supported Putin supporting Trump. They supported Putin basically turning America on its head. This is part of their plan too. There's loss, sacrifice, lovers, Seven of Swords. So, yeah. There's an ideal that they were supposed to uphold that they did not. Someone was killed. I didn't want to say that at first, but I'm going to say it. Because someone was sacrificed. I don't know who. There's your sacrifice. That's my murder card. To get away with this. Queen of Cups, Seven of Cups, Knight of Swords, and the Devil. There's also some cover-up of something else too. Has something to do with a sexual assault. There's some cover-up of a sexual assault. I don't know whose. That's not coming up. But it might be an air sign man, which Donald Trump would be, but there's a sexual assault cover-up within their caucus, or by their caucus. Emperor. There is some Russian finance, too, that needs to be looked at. Emperor is my Putin card. A lot of times there's money coming in. It's not a whole lot, but it's money, period. Burden. Inevitability. Their days are numbered. That's a good thing. There will be a submission and then a rejection. So they can't keep this up forever. There are two men also here at the top. Probably the Jim Jordan and the Mark Meadows, but they're going to have personal losses at the hands of a woman. It is an authority thing, so this is something to do with the law. Feels a ways off, though. Yeah, that governmental thing, though, they're planning for next year to just start like a new takeover bid type of thing. I call it takeover. They just call it campaigning, but it's different for them because they do it in a more secretive fashion. So they are planning for next year. But these sort of dirty secrets, they're all there. The betrayal, sort of these sort of going against the Constitution, these secret alliances and the secret money and the secret connections overseas and the Kremlin, and the getting away, they're actually stealing money from something, so this is embezzlement. There is some lust and debauchery mixed in that too, so there may be a sex ring going on or something like that they're protecting, not necessarily that they're involved in, but a protection of sorts, which could just draw back to Donald Trump, because here is your sort of happy home card, which they would be the conglomerate. But I still say their worst days are ahead and not behind. Small solace, because this, again, not anytime soon. Now, I got a request to do the Freedom Caucus, but I didn't get a lot of what you wanted to know. So I just did that general reading. If you want to know something else, let me know.